age verification. Whether you're 18 or 21 or below that, like 9, you're gonna have to verify your age. You're gonna have to prove that you're innocent and you're telling the truth. And we don't like dirty liars, so you're gonna have to take out your phone, pick that thing up, and scan your face with it. And we're gonna run it through AI, and the AI is going to predict how old you are. Age check help keep you safe. Age check fast, secure. All need is camera. Look at that. Ooh, isn't the future awesome? Once age check complete, all set. Now you can Roblox. Thank you. Love you. We've known that this was coming for a little while, but this video dropped today, like 9 hours ago, and the community's loving it. Everyone's super excited. We need to demote David. We need a new CEO desperately. You will do literally anything in the world other than hiring human beings for your support teams. Kind of hit the nail on the head there, I'm gonna be honest. No way. David is probably gonna... 200 likes on that. Oh, this is not good. According to this tweet from Roblox News, this is how it's gonna work. Everyone's gonna be broken up into different categories and sealed off from one another. You're not allowed to talk, don't cause problems for Roblox stock. If you're not verified, you can't communicate with anyone. You're gonna basically be a mime. You know what? You might not even be able to receive messages. You can't even see what anyone else is saying, and you also can't say anything to them. You're banished to Alcatraz forever. You're banished to Mr. Beast's prison. Mr. Beast land. If you are 9 years old or below, you can communicate with users under 13, 9 to 12. You can talk to 16-year-olds, 13 to 15. You can talk to 17-year-olds, 16, 17, you can talk to 13 to 20-year-olds. If you're 18 or 20, you can't talk to 16-year-olds. Above 21, you can't talk to anyone who's under 18. If you are 18 and your homeboy 15 years old, forget it. Just call him up and tell him it's been a good run, but the friendship is over. You're too old now. You're unk.
No, you guys have lost your mind. The nephews are not playing Arc Raiders, man. That's an unk game.
I guess they're also doing other stuff too, which is maybe good. But the real reason Roblox wants to scan my face and all of your faces is so that they can give the information to Palantir and Oracle, and so they can create a data hive mind. Every giant company, Google, Tencent, Microsoft, they're all in on it. Phil Spencer, Jeff Keighley, they're all lizard people. But what I'm most interested in is how people are going to get around it. And I have an idea that I think might work. If we get a 3D model of an old man, like a hyper-realistic, perfect. If we can convince Roblox... Wait, this is not free. I swear to God, this better work. This is the worst $20 I've ever spent. Where's this texture? This is not... Roblox is gonna see right through this. There is no purple old men. What's wrong with them? Where's the texture? I paid good money for this. Now we're talking. We're in business. This is as HD as it gets. This might as well be real. I have a good feeling that this is gonna work too. Here we go. Hold on. I can do this. Center the face. Okay, now I gotta turn the thing. Oh no. Oh no, why is it so hard? This is not working out. Didn't work. It worked. We couldn't, oh no. We couldn't estimate your age. It's so much harder than I thought it would be. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. This is gonna work a lot better this time. Who would have thought rotating a 3D model in Blender and also trying to balance your phone? I was kind of like looking at it upside down. It was very hard to do that. Ugh. After many failed attempts, I finally got it to work once, kind of. Okay, it worked this time, but it says age info doesn't match. Oh no. The model was too old. It was too old for my birthday on this account. Uh-oh. What if I change my birthday? After changing some account settings to try to make this look a little bit more believable, this is the final result. Come on. So I tried the $20 old man. I also tried getting a video of I looked up a video of some lady turning her head left and right, which actually, you know, it looked pretty convincing. That did not work either. Touche, Roblox, touche. You can't fake it with a 3D model or a video, but a kid could probably still ask their parents to do it for them. I think the main goal with this is to make sure that a 50-year-old man cannot pretend to be a 12-year-old. But if that is the goal, I don't even think it's doing a good job at that. As more and more people are using the age verification, some cracks are starting to show. Tegan here says the age verification is great. They estimated their age to be 18 plus, and they changed their age automatically to 33 years old. I want you to take a guess. How old do you think Tegan is? Minor, 16 years old. Half of the age Roblox AI automatically changed them to. I don't think that's working out. I don't know how they did that. 3D models don't work. Video doesn't work. But if you just kind of look old, you can pretty much get away with anything. And then the opposite problem here, Serafina, I hope I'm saying that right. They were estimated to be 13 plus, but they're actually 20. So they're not going to be able to talk to anybody their age anymore. Whatever. You're friends with children now, Safrina. Say goodbye to all your adult friends. You're playing Steal a Brain Rot now. Speaking of Steal a Brain Rot, how is anyone supposed to make trolling videos anymore? How is Kalis and Fulton gonna troll and get a reaction from the kid who's like, bah, bah.
No way, Lucky Block? Oh my god, bro. Lucky Block?
Tralalelo, tralala.
And one final development, not only does this apply for playing games, but it also applies for Roblox Studio. So if you're 16 and you're working on a Roblox game and other people on the team are like 21, you can't talk to each other anymore, which I know some people might say, well, child labor laws. And yeah, that's true, but you're also talking to a guy who was making Minecraft animations in Cinema 4D when he was 14. And I was just doing that with other kids my age, but we also worked with some people that were older than us. So it's like that's where opportunities start. So personally for me, I feel like this really sucks for, you know, young developers trying to learn, working on a bigger team with more experienced developers. You know, that's just kind of whack. One more thing before I end the video, Roblox CEO David Baszucki just did an interview with the New York Times, and in their own words, it was the craziest interview they've ever done. Coincidentally, this interview was about child safety, presumably because of these new features they're pushing out, and I'm just gonna read you some of this. I'll have an AI voice play the interviewer, and I will play David Baszucki. And I want you to keep in mind as we're going through this interview was Roblox's idea. Can we review more? Can we do better? And say you and I, we're a system. What's the best way to review every single image going into Roblox at a higher and higher quality? And say we figured out the best way to do that was with a better and better AI models. Would you pick that?
Yeah,
Good, so you're aligning with what we did. High five.
but I've also been covering social networks.
Thank you for supporting our Roblox decision matrix.
But I also remember 15 years ago when...
I'm so glad you guys are aligned with the way we run Roblox. High five.
Right. I also remember 15 years ago when Mark Zuckerberg was saying...
Is this a stealth interview where actually you love everything we're doing and you're here to stealthily support it? There's also this exchange where the interviewer asks if Roblox would ever consider making a prediction market inside Roblox, like
Poly market.
where users can gamble on outcomes. David says, we would. I think we would have to do that. Once again, I'll share some of the complexity. Every single country in the world has different legislation around loot boxes and kid gambling. And so we would have to be... It sounds very fun and obvious. Like, I love that. The interviewer says, oh, to be clear, I think this is a horrible idea. They both laugh. Interviewer says, I was just interested in what you were thinking about it. Well, actually, I think it's a brilliant idea if it can be done in an educational way that's legal. And so imagine no free Robux or no free prizes. Just a game called Dress to Impress Predictor, where it's not like trying to get kids money or anything like that. I would be a big fan of it. Would you be a big fan, dude? Oh my God, that's so sick.